Are you the kind of person who likes to blend in with the crowd? Today, you'll learn this great English phrasal verb, blend in. Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is Plain English on Thursday, May 14th, 2026. On Thursdays, we talk about common English expressions, and this is a great one. Blend in is a great word to use when you're talking about nature. A lot of animals blend in with their surroundings. And in an episode of Plain English, we were talking about elephants and how elephants in the Kruger National Park in South Africa blend in with their surroundings. So that was how we used blend in a Plain English episode. See if you can guess what that means before you hear the full explanation. This is episode 864 of Plain English, so you can find the full lesson at plainenglish.com/864. This is such a good phrasal verb. I'm so excited to do this one. Blend in. I have no idea why I'm excited to tell you about this one. I just think it's a great one to know. If you blend in with your surroundings, you look like the things nearby. Earlier in this lesson, I said that even an elephant can blend in with its natural surroundings. That means you might be scanning the horizon, looking for wildlife, and you might even miss an elephant because it blends in with its natural surroundings. The elephants aren't the only things that blend in with their surroundings in Kruger National Park. The big cats can blend in with the tall grass. Think about it. The tall grass is light brown and green. The lions are also light brown. They can easily blend in with the tall grass around them. That's how they take their prey by surprise, and that's probably why humans aren't allowed out of their cars, except at specific areas. To blend in, therefore, has a purpose in nature, to camouflage an animal, to keep it from being visible to other animals. Animals are great at blending in with their surroundings. That's evolution at work, right? A grasshopper is green, so it blends in with the grass. A polar bear is white, so he blends in with his snowy surroundings. An owl is light brown. He blends in with the trees. These animals all look like their surroundings, so from a distance, it can be hard to tell they are there. People can blend in. In fact, people like to blend in. A common complaint goes like this: I'm having a hard time blending in. That means you're having a hard time feeling like you belong in a new group. You're having a hard time feeling at home in a place. If you ever find yourself in a big crowd and you are the only one that's different, you can say you aren't blending in. You might move to a different region even within your own country. But if your culture, pastimes, accent, and tastes are different, you might have a hard time blending in. You might always feel a little different. Some people are comfortable not blending in. They want to stand out from the crowd. They want to be different and are proud of being different. They might like getting the attention that comes from standing out from the crowd. I can't say this for sure, but I think they are probably the exception. I think many people want to blend in with the others around them. That doesn't mean they want to be invisible, but I do think most people derive some comfort from feeling similar to the others around them. Remember that with animals, we use blend in to describe physical appearances. The polar bear blends in with the snowy surroundings. You can use it in the same way with people, though it's less common. You might want to be a little careful using it to describe people's physical appearances, but I'll give you a few safe examples. I once had an assignment in Hawaii for work. My job was to work at a bank for a few weeks. Before I went, my boss told me that I had to wear a Hawaiian shirt to the office. That was what I was expected to wear. I was in disbelief. Was I really expected to wear a Hawaiian shirt to the office of a bank? And he said, yes. When you get to Hawaii, he told me, go to a store called Ren Spooners and buy some Hawaiian shirts and wear them to the office. So I did it. I bought 3 Hawaiian shirts to wear to work. I felt really strange wearing them, but I just wanted to blend in. Guess what? At the office, everyone was wearing Hawaiian shirts. That's business dress in Honolulu. They're professional shirts. If you think of Hawaiian shirts from the movies or tourist shops, you think of drawings of women in bikinis and cocktails and vacation imagery. It wasn't like that. They were lightweight, short sleeve, button-down shirts with nice colors and drawings. Nothing outrageous. Palm trees and leaves and boats and patterns and such. I, luckily, got the right style of shirt and I was able to blend in Honolulu. Now, on the very hottest days, I'll wear those shirts to work here in Chicago. When I do that, I don't blend in here, but on those hottest summer days, nobody really cares. Other times, I've been assigned to tour factories and farms and places like that. Let me tell you, I don't blend in on a factory floor. Everyone takes one look at me and they know I'm from an office somewhere. A person's physical features might cause him or her not to blend in, and this is where you want to be sensitive to people's feelings because, as I mentioned, a lot of people do want to blend in. The only man in a crowd of women, the only woman in a crowd of men, both are cases where someone might not blend in. The only older person in a crowd of younger people, too, or vice versa. A really tall person might have a hard time blending in if he's walking around people of average height like me. My job has taken me to India a few times. I can confidently say that I did not blend in as I was riding the crowded Delhi metro. Here's a funny story. The first car in the train of the Delhi Metro is reserved for women only. I had never heard of that before, so you can imagine my embarrassment when I noticed everyone was looking my way and smiling in the first car of the train. One brave person approached me and informed me that I was in the ladies' compartment. I think people were more amused than bothered, but after that, I quickly switched cars and tried to blend in with the crowd and not attract any more notice. In some ways, I like to blend in. Like with my clothing and apparel, I like to blend in. I like to be wearing what everyone else is wearing. I'd rather stand out for other things. Well, that's all for us here at Plain English this Thursday. This was episode 864, so you can find the full episode at plainenglish.com/864. We'll be back on Monday with a new story. See you then.